The police mistake old people lining up for the vaccine for an illegal rave. New legislation calls for Bigfoot hunting season. And a confused wife stabbed her husband after seeing her younger self in some old photos. These are the weird stories for Monday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast hosted by a comedian. I'm your host, Jonesy. Let's do it! Senior citizens waiting in line for a vaccine were mistaken for an illegal rave. The article begins with the phrase, "Party on, geezers." Yeah. Old people party, right? Any old people listening to this? You guys get down, right? Not right now, probably, but, under normal circumstances, you guys party it up, right? My grandma's very active, man. She's into mahjong groups and bingo and that sort of thing. I mean, she really is hardcore. What I want to know is, how do you mistake a line of old people for a rave? I don't get this at all. The police rushed to a venue in England to break up what they thought was an illegal rave, only to discover it was just a crowd of elderly folks waiting to get a corona vaccine. How do you mistake old people for a rave? First of all, what sort of venue are they outside of? Where are you getting your vaccine out of? Club Roxy? Like what? A warehouse? Is that where the vaccine's being doled out? And is it 3 a.m. that you're getting your vaccine? Is this what's going on? I'm trying to wrap my head around a situation where old people could be mistaken for a rave. It has to be 2 a.m. outside of a warehouse. Is that how England is giving out their vaccines? Hey, you guys want the vaccine? Yeah, after midnight. Come on, old people, go to the warehouse. We're not going to tell you the location until the last minute. You have to check you got to check the rave's Twitter. So apparently worried neighbors called the police to report people lining up outside, flaunting COVID-19 regulations. They were outside the Saxon Hall event space before dawn. Oh, okay, so it's before the sun comes up? Wow. Well, old people love to get a jump on the day. They're like birds. They like to just climb up onto a telephone pole and watch that sunrise over the horizon. Okay, so they're outside a hall space. Let's say it's 5 a.m. Okay, now I can see that. Mistaken for a rave. Instead of ravers, though, the police found retirees, some as old as 90 years old, hobbling around on walking sticks. Oh, no. Well, we found people. We think it's a rave. It's a rave of handicapped people. Yes, a lot of people on walkers. I think, I haven't seen a rave like this, but yes, it's for handicapped, clearly. It was really funny, it says here, when the police arrived, as they had been notified that there was a rave taking place at Saxon Hall, only to find 80 to 90-year-olds on wheelchairs, Zimmer frames. I don't know what those are. Zimmer frames, is that the way that English people pronounce walkers? Also, people had walking sticks. They were patiently queuing for their vaccinations. Queuing is a stupid word that also means lining up. I don't know why you guys use such a difficult word. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now, here's one reason to get rid of the word queuing. It has U-E-U-E in the center of it. Enough said. Bye-bye queuing. Bye-bye queue. We don't need to use you in any language at this point. Way too confusing. Who the hell could spell this correctly anyways? I digress. The Essex police quickly realized there were more grannies than glow sticks at this event, and they helped direct traffic around the building, which is generally used for weddings and banquets. They were like, come on, old people, scatter behind the building. Get back there, you miscreants. Here's a quote from, I believe, one of the, police officers. It was absolute chaos and very cold. The parking lot became a chock-a-block with 80-year-old plus drivers. Grumpy old men and grumpy old women were in abundance. Oh, give it up for the English police using, I can't even get this sentence up. Give it up for the English police using words like abundance. Fabulous. They're all quite educated, well-read people. I don't know what a chock-a-block is. A chock-o-block, I guess that means a free-for-all. I don't know. I got a book sent to me of British slang. Maybe I'll take a break after this and read you some of the amazing phrases in this book. So apparently, the neighbors were just very concerned, and they didn't bother to leave their house to go see what the hell was going on, because you're not supposed to leave your house, apparently. So we can't really blame the neighbors. It says here they recently had to deal with an underground bash after a nearby church was trashed. It was an illegal rave on New Year's Eve. So it sounds like there's illegal raves happening all over England. And you're not supposed to leave the house. I do wonder, though, how confusing it is for the police to show up just to see a line of just elderly people. This is the rave? All right, everyone. All right, everyone. Put down your glow sticks, all right? I want to search you all for Molly. Come here. Well, I don't have any Molly. I just want my vaccine. My grandson dropped me off. All right, stop lying. Let me see some ID. Elva, is that your name? All righty now, up against the wall, Elva. I'm going to be frisking you for Molly. I know, don't try and hide it. I know what you're all up to out here, all right? You can't fool me. Okay, I have a dictionary of British slang. This was sent to me by my very loyal listener named Kirsty, who's a big supporter of the show. And I'm so grateful for this gift. Thank you, and a shout out to Kirsty from the UK. Here's some of these phrases that I like in this dictionary here. Up the duff means pregnant. Love that. Oh, you up the duff. Oh, you're just fat. Sorry, that's very rude. I'm sorry. Spiffing means excellent. Use your loaf means use your brain. And Jim Jams means pajamas. And, oh, this one's great. Jiggery pokery means untrustworthy behavior. Yeah, I've had enough of your jiggery pokery. Put on your spiffing Jim Jams. You can't get them on? What are you, up the duff? Sorry, just having some fun. Bigfoot hunting season is here. The inauguration of President Joe Biden may be this week's premier political event, but it's important that we also shine a light on the real changes that are happening at the local level. And while the new president is newsworthy, legislation that seems to acknowledge the existence of a mythical creature is arguably more significant. Last week, Oklahoma State Rep. Justin Humphrey filed a bill that would establish an official Bigfoot hunting season. Much like there are hunting and trapping seasons for small and big game, we now have Bigfoot hunting season in Oklahoma. I can't believe it. It's House Bill number 1648. It is short, sweet, and unlike the hairy human-ape hybrid that fanatics have been chasing for centuries, this bill is confirmed to be real. The Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Commission shall promulgate rules establishing a Bigfoot hunting season. The commission shall set annual season dates and create a necessary specific hunting license and fee. You have to be out of your mind. I mean, if this is just a trick to get people to give you money, for the state to raise money, hilarious. But to actually take this seriously, I can't see anybody doing that. Although, I don't know, people in Oklahoma are pretty stupid, so in general. Sorry, my Oklahoma listeners. No, you guys are great. You guys, my Oklahoma weirdos, very intelligent friends of mine, friends of the shows. I don't even know if I have any Oklahoma listeners, to be honest with you. I don't even know if we can get podcasts in Oklahoma. Shoot, man, we just got electricity last month. I'm just playing around, Oklahoma. You're great. I'm sure you're wonderful. There's wonderful things going on in Oklahoma. I'm sure you guys got, I don't know, great moonshine and tons of wildlife. Yeah, beautiful cousins that you can go to the dance with. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. It's just jokes. Hey, come on. Hey, comedian here. Used to be. Okay, in a press release, this Mr. Humphrey, who presented this bill, elaborated on it. He said, this is among the first of the bills filed in this year's session of Oklahoma's state legislature. Oh, aren't you proud? Way to get down to business, Oklahoma state legislature. Hey, guys, new year. Let's get out there and make some change in the community. First up, everybody's dying of COVID, but I got this great idea of making a Bigfoot hunting season. Let's spend our resources in that area. That's so necessary. Now, here's a quote from this guy, Humphrey. Tourism is one of the biggest attractions that we have in my district. Establishing an actual hunting season and issuing licenses for people who want to hunt the Bigfoot will just draw more people to our already beautiful part of the state. It's going to be a great way for people to enjoy our area and to have some fun. Yibbida-doo! Oh yeah. A lot of people believe in the Bigfoot, right? But a lot of people do. And they like to, just like people like to go deer hunting. While some don't like to go deer hunting, some do like to go deer hunting. I'm sure some people want to go Bigfoot hunting. Yes, you dumbass. I'm sure people would love to go Bigfoot hunting. And let me tell you something. The idiots that want to hunt Bigfoot are the same idiots that are going to shoot their friend while they're hunting for Bigfoot. I'm going to tell you right now, you are just asking for a disaster. Blam. Oh, so is that a Bigfoot? Oh, no. Is that you, Jerry? Well, no, you were wearing that furry jacket. This is just a terrible idea, by the way. Terrible. I mean, just for the safety of others, it's a terrible idea. Also, it's a terrible idea because, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Bigfoot doesn't exist. I'm sorry. As much as I want Bigfoot to exist, after all, I host a weird news podcast with, I don't know, coming up on 1,000 episodes. I've been doing it for about 4 years. So if anybody's a fan of the weird, the screwy, the avant-garde, it would be me. Anybody who's a fan of the kinky, the outre, the strange, it would be me. Anybody that wants to believe like a Sasquatch exists, it would be me. But they don't, okay? Jonesy, what are you talking about, man? They found like Bigfoot poop. Yeah, okay. Enough with the Bigfoot poop. Show me a skeleton, and then I'll give you the thumbs up. Not a single skeleton in the whole fossil record. Are you out of your mind, Bigfoot proponents? Are you out of your mind? Oh, we're finding $65 million year old dinosaur assholes, but we can't find one Bigfoot skeleton that isn't even that old, and not even 1 million years old. We're talking Bigfoots are seen, going back 50 years. People claim they see Bigfoot. Not something that recent in the fossil record. Can't find one. Finding 65 million year old dinosaur assholes, but not a Bigfoot skeleton. You're crazy, Bigfoot people. Now, this guy, Humphrey, who's clearly wasting the resources of the state of Oklahoma, says this is his single favorite piece of legislation in all of America. Oh, great. Biden's rejoining the Paris Climate Committee and putting into place some COVID restrictions. Yet for this guy, the Bigfoot hunting thing is his single favorite piece of legislation in America right now. Wow. Humphrey says he's only introduced the preliminary bill, but he's going to really work hard with the state wildlife and tourism departments here on out to write the final version, which will include one huge amendment. He doesn't want people to actually kill the Bigfoot, but rather simply trap the Bigfoot. Just trap it. And you can collect a bounty of $25,000 provided by the state. If the state approves this, you guys are out of your mind in Oklahoma. Unbelievable. $25,000 reward. This is what the state is doing. Oh, man, I thought Florida was out of their minds. This is Oklahoma. Wow. You guys are really putting Florida on the mark here. Humphrey is so excited. Here's one more quote. The overall goal is to get people to our area of the country and enjoy the natural beauty, to have a great time. And if they find Bigfoot while they're here, well, hey, that's just an even bigger prize. Yeah. Yeah, what about some father from South Carolina that visits your area and gets shot in the woods because he wore his oversized furry coat that day and someone mistook him for a Bigfoot? Yay! You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hunting Bigfoot, hunting it all day. Hunting Bigfoot, gonna shoot him in the face. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot me a Bigfoot. Been hunting Bigfoot today, and I shot something. Let me go see what it is. Oh, shit, it's a possum. Hunting Bigfoot with my friend Steve. Hunting Bigfoot, I see him in the trees. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot that Bigfoot. He's behind the tree. I'm aiming to fire, and I think that I got him. Let me see. Shit, I shot Steve. Hunting Bigfoot, instead I shot Steve. Didn't mean to shoot him, and his family's mad at me. Oh, now I'm going to Steve's funeral, and I gotta explain to his relatives that I mistook him for a fictitious creature that doesn't exist, and that I'm not gonna hunt Bigfoot anymore. But they still pissed. I ain't gonna hunt no more Bigfoot. A confused, jealous Mexican wife stabbed her husband after seeing her younger self in old photos with him. A woman stabbed her husband several times after thinking that she found photos of him with a younger woman. Turns out that she herself was that other woman. The photo of the couple was taken years ago when they were dating. Authorities from the municipality of Cajeme, Mexico, reported that a suspect identified only as Lenora was arrested for wounding her husband Juan with a knife after finding several photos on his cell phone. Juan, who managed to take the knife from her, explained that the photos were of them together back when they were more youthful and slim. Juan apparently convinced his wife that he had simply digitized old snapshots of photos of them together years ago and stored them on his cell phone so he would have them with him at all times, which is quite lovely. Fortunately for Juan, the police arrived at the scene after neighbors heard screaming and sounds of a scuffle. The woman was being detained pending charges that I assume will be dropped. I don't think the husband's gonna press charges, but he certainly should have her examined. Because I don't know how you forget what you look like at any point in time. I mean, I remember what I looked like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't know how you can forget what you look like as a youth. I don't know. I mean, are these pictures very... I haven't seen the pictures. Maybe they're very small in the photos, the figures. Maybe they're blurry, pixelated perhaps, where you can't tell who it is. Maybe it's just a blur with lipstick and dark hair. I don't know. I need to see the photos. But it would seem to me that they're probably normal photos, and for some reason she doesn't remember what she looks like. This is a very sad situation. Wow, this is a problem that I never thought I'd see unless somebody had dementia or Alzheimer's, where you can just forget that the person in front of you is your husband. Be like, who are you? You know, people that... It's not even funny. This happens where people don't recognize their own spouse. That actually happens. Never mind a video of them from 2002 at Six Flags, Raging Waters or something. It's like, who is this in the video? Who's this curvy woman you're with? Was this last week? No, honey, this was 2007. We were at the water park. We went for your birthday. Do you remember? No, you don't? Okay, you're going to stab me now? Okay. Whose knife is this? Did you buy me this knife? How did it get into my hand? I don't remember ever procuring a knife like this. I don't even know where this came from, this knife. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening to Weird AF News. I hope you had a nice weekend. I hope you enjoyed the Florida Friday stories. Thanks for reaching out to me over the weekend, those of you who did. Got a couple new patrons I want to thank as well. Samantha Schaller joined the Patreon over the weekend. Thank you, Samantha Schaller. Please enjoy the extra Patreon content that we have available. It's a lot of weird AF stuff in there. A lot of videos of me talking to camera, being an idiot. So if you like that kind of stuff, Samantha Schaller, you're going to love the Patreon. You're going to love it, love it, love it, Samantha Schaller. You're going to love it, Samantha Schaller. Going to love it. Also, Steve Moore. Steve's a very cool guy. We've been speaking on Instagram, on the gram. Steve Moore is a big-time supporter of Weird AF News, and even more so for joining the Patreon. So thank you, Steve Moore. I'm so grateful for your loyal support. It's nice to have people joining from the UK. My UK fans are the bomb. I got that. Now that I have that dictionary of British slang, I'm going to be wowing my UK fans. I'm just going to slip into Brit slang once in a while. What do you think of that? Is that spiffing for you? Stupid. All right. Anyways, thanks, Steve Moore. Appreciate you, buddy. As always, appreciate you. You guys can join the Patreon like Steve Moore and Samantha Schaller by going to patreon.com/weirdafnews and get bonus episodes and videos of yours truly being weird. You also get like weird articles and stuff that I find on the web. Been putting some weird shit up there. A lot of Florida related stuff lately as well. So that's pretty cool. And you can download for free the Florida Man Christmas song. Like, why wouldn't you want that? Of course you'd want that. Patreon.com/weirdafnews, or you can get there by going to weirdafnews.com, baby. Oh, yeah, I sound like a professional announcer, don't I? Oh, yeah, guys. Hey, go to weirdafnews.com today. I should be selling, like, Hot Pockets or Slap Chops. Get the Slap Chop. I got a nice email from Kim Fardette. She wrote, "You make my day every morning, Jonesy. You are so freaking funny. It will be exactly a year on January 30th that I've been listening to you on my Google Assistant, which I received for my birthday. Your comments are the best. Thanks for all the laughs that you bring to my day." It's unbelievable. This is an unbelievable email. It just made me smile so hardcore. Thank you, Kim Fardette. You really made my day. Just a lovely email. I love when I hear from fans and they write such things. It just makes me feel like what I'm doing is, like, okay in the world. So yeah, thank you. You guys can email me like Kim did and make me smile. Or you can ask me a question or whatever. Or you could say that I suck awfulness if you want. That's okay too. It's funnyjones@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram like a lot of people have been doing lately. We've been having conversations on there. I answer most of the DMs. So reach out at funnyjones and follow me there. I'm almost at 4,000 followers. Let's get there. I think I need like 10 more. So push me over 4K, guys. Yeah, not that that means anything. What's 4,000? That's nothing really. I mean, if I was at 10,000, then I'd be high-fiving mofos for sure. But we got to get there, guys. Baby steps, okay? Baby steps. When I'm at 10,000 Instagram followers, then I could like sell terrible products on there like other influencers do. Aren't they annoying? It's so annoying. Hey guys, thanks for coming to my Instagram. I just want to let you know about this new toothpaste, okay? It's made out of a dinosaur butthole, okay? And it's just really great. Dinosaur butthole toothpaste now. That was weird. That toothpaste could be made out of a dinosaur butthole. Oh, I should write a song about that. People would love that. It's like a Frank Zappa song or something. Call the show, guys. Don't be shy. 646-450-2012. I'm in a closet, man. Like, say what's up, okay? Make my life better.
Hey, Jonesy. I'm just calling to talk to you about that one Mark Hunt from Fruitland Park, 55-year-old man. You say there ain't any tasty places in Florida? Come on now, man. Come on now. We got Busch Gardens, man. I ain't gonna tell you again about Busch Gardens, but Mark Hunt, 55-year-old man trying to free horses, man. I just sat here listening to your thing the whole time. I'm like, oh, Jonesy, I got a great story for you. I'm gonna tell him how you should not release them horses into the wild because, and then, just then, you stole my thunder with them pythons and alligator comments. Man, we think alike, Jonesy. You and I, we are like two peas in a pod that got mashed together and served over fried eggs. I don't know why I said that last part, but love it. Okay, first off, Jonesy, that man did a 4-point inspection. He did a walk around that car, okay? He made sure the tires were inflated. He probably checked to see if the lights were working, if they were all wipers, if there was any taillights out, any of that stuff, all right? All right, he was hopped up on probably mescaline and PCP. That's a dangerous mix, and there's always meth running through these cat systems. Anyway, and here's something else you don't know. 1 in 6 gas stations in Florida is a safe haven gas station. I may be making this up, but I do believe if you're just sick and tired of your children, 1 in 6 gas stations, you can just leave them there. It's fine. The gas station attendant has got the legal right now to change the child's name and raise it. And that's where those little kids that are supposed to be out there washing your windows and all they're doing is throwing rocks at cars. Maybe they're told to. I don't know. But nevertheless, Jonesy, there's something going on here in Florida. Ah, yes, and Jonesy, also, what man in their right mind is going to steal a damn Kia? I won't even drive an Kia. Do you know what the Kia stands for? KIA? Think about it, man. Killed in action. Take it easy. Oh, now he's the dean of students at Math and Science Academy. I didn't catch the exact name, but man, this guy is the pride and joy of Penny Park. As I've told you in the past, Jonesy, and I will tell you again, get yourselves a Cops television show, greatest hits from the late 80s, early 90s. I may have misquoted. I do believe that it's completely filmed in Pinellas Park. Oh, this is just not tragic. This is true. This is actually somebody thinking they're being responsible here in Florida. I'm not justifying it. I ain't saying anything about it in any other way other than the fact that it happens, man. It happens. And this is now. Imagine what was going on 15, 20 years ago. All right? They'd have that babysitter cooking meth. All right, bye-bye.